What's up guys? In this week's video, I'm actually doing an unboxing of these awesome parts you see in front of me. These are actually Kein Fabrication parts, and they're actually suspension components and an alternator relocation kit from my 1998 RS Coupe that you see behind me. Thanks so much for watching the video guys. My name's Luke, and you guys are watching the SubaruONLY Show.
My little SubaruONLY shop. It's a DIY Subaru channel. It's a channel where all I do is Subaru builds and race Subaru vehicles in motorsport events. It's a DIY themed channel where I walk you guys through the steps to get your Subarus back on the road and hopefully do a little racing of your own. So thanks for checking out the video guys. I really appreciate it.
Alright guys, let's take a look at this sucker. From Kein Fab, silver rear diff. Fender brace, alternator relocated. Interesting. All right, let's see what's in this sucker. Pretty stoked. I don't even know where to begin. This thing is wrapped up like a fucking big ass hockey boot or some shit. I don't know where to begin to open this thing up. Made it all the way from Russia, I guess. Or actually, I think this came from New Zealand. This thing, there's a little bit of a bolt sticking out, but that didn't get damaged. It looks like it's just fine. Maybe I try not to slice myself on camera, huh? So I actually talked to these guys, and I said I'd really be stoked on that alternator relocation kit because, as you guys know, on my GC, this is of course a 1998 RS with the 04 swap, 04 WX swap, basically a turbo dual red cam motor. I got space because I don't have a AC compressor, so I've got space to relocate my alternator, and that's what I've been wanting to do. So these guys reached out to me and said, yo man, we like your videos, want to know if you want to do a review video on some of our Kein Fabrication parts made in Russia. Take a look at our inventory and tell me what you could use for your car. We dig your car and we dig your build, and we'd like to see some of our stuff on your car and on the build. And I said, that'd be awesome. So let's talk. And so basically, let me see if I can get this damn thing open. I love it, it's good wrapping job here. Basically I said, you know what, the alternator relocation kit looks pretty sick. Let me take a look at that guys. I'm in the mood to do that. I'm planning to do that for this car anyways, because it's gonna be kind of a race car, even though it's gonna be street legal. And they asked which color I wanted. I'm going to go with a silver color because a lot of the white line components, a lot of the white line sway bars and the strut bars and strut tower bars are all this like really nice silver powder color. That's actually going to be the tone of this car. The color combination for this car is going to be that silver, that really nice metallic silver, and then that World Rally blue. Okay, so here we go. Alternator relocation kit, this looks like for sure. I'm going to do a little in-depth video. This is kind of an unwrapping, unboxing video for you guys, just so you guys can witness my first-hand reaction to this stuff. So I haven't seen this. I've never seen any of these parts before this video. I'm opening up with you guys. This is gonna get me back in gear and making some videos on the GC, the 98 GC, with a swap in it. So you guys are gonna start seeing more videos for that car again. And this is just the beginning. This is gonna get me back in gear. I got a bunch of suspension components from White Line to install in the car. This is the Kein Fab though. Let's talk about Kein Fab. So Kein Fab, this is their alternator relocation kit. Right off the bat, I can tell you guys, this part looks really, really well finished. They come with all the hardware, of course. This looks like, doesn't say, but it just feels like heavy duty hardware, like grade 8 or grade 10 hardware. So it's solid hardware, solid metal construction. This is obviously steel, all welded really cleanly, and then a really beautiful paint job, right? Thanks so much, Kein Fab. Stoked on these parts. These look legit. So that's the first part. That over the side. And let's see what else we got here. Without scratching anything. Be kind of gentle. So he mentioned that there was actually maybe something, a little surprise in the box. And I think that this is what it is. I saw from this, what was on the outside of the package, it said something about the rear diff cover brace, or rear diff cover. And I suspect that's one of their rear diff cover braces. I can already tell you, I can see what it is. It is one of the rear diff cover braces. So this, guys, is one of those Kein Fab rear diff cover braces in that matching silver color, beautifully finished. I'll go ahead and leave it in the packaging for right now. Comes with the hardware. Again, this looks like it's definitely grade 8 or above hardware. And that is for my rear diff cover. And that thing looks sick. Beautiful color, beautiful finish. These guys hooked me up. Where's my knife? Fucking A, man. These guys really hooked it up big time. Big props to these guys for hooking it up. Go ahead and get this one out so you guys get a little preview of what this is. So these are definitely, and now look at this. So they hooked me up with a couple stickers. Is that what this is? Try to take this off. What do we got here? Oh yeah. I was just hoping you'd send some stickers. And there you have it, guys. Bam. Okay guys, I got a new spot set up, a little bit better lighting for these parts, because honestly as I was unboxing those parts, I realized the lighting wasn't doing these parts justice, so I set it up in a different spot. That way I can really show off the finish of these parts, and that way you guys can hopefully get a better view and a better idea of the quality of these parts. So these are the Kein Fab parts made in Russia. As you can see right here, here's a sticker for Kein Fab made in Russia. And I'm gonna continue unwrapping these parts and taking a closer look at them, but I'm gonna pause right here in the middle and give a big shout out to the two people that are instrumental in sending all these parts over and doing this sponsorship of my 1998 GC. The first guy is actually the guy who coordinated this whole thing and got all the parts sent out and basically made everything happen for this sponsorship. And his name is Jeremiah RAINE, and I really appreciate this, buddy. Thank you so much for hooking this up. Check out Jeremiah's Instagram at RAINE, R-A-I-N-E .racing, R-A-C-I-N-G-O-1. Check out some of these pictures, guys. This guy's got a sick car. It actually campaigns at all different type of motorsport events in his hometown. I'll throw up a couple pictures of it so you guys can see. And he's actually doing a new build on it where he's actually putting a full closed deck build block in this car. And he's gonna continue racing it in these motorsport events that he's been doing. He's also done a ton of other suspension components, and he's actually got a lot of these Kein Fab suspension components in it. And he actually told me he's been racing his car for about 6 years, and he's been adding more and more of these Kein Fab parts on his car because they work so good and they really help stiffen up his chassis. So he's a big fan of the Kein Fabrication parts. The guy who actually owns this company, and that's the second guy I want to give a big shout out to. His name is Sergey Kein. Thank you so much, Sergey, for being willing to sponsor this car, to sponsor this channel, and to send these parts and be a part of this little deal with sponsoring this channel and car. Really appreciate it. Sergey's Instagram is actually at FKEINFAB, at FKEINFAB, and you can find him on Facebook at his Kein Fabrication webpage, or you can find him on eBay and just buy directly from him. And I've actually seen his eBay pages. He's got really good parts on eBay, and he actually has way more parts than I realized. So I'm really happy to get introduced to Kein Fab. Stoked to have this little sponsorship. Thank you so much, Sergey. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. Really appreciate it. Both you guys have been great in this whole process. And I actually really appreciate you guys finding the colors I wanted so I can match kind of the color scheme for this car in the future. So thanks so much, guys. And from here, I'm gonna go ahead and keep unboxing these parts. And then in future videos, I'm actually gonna make install videos for each one of these components on my 1998 RS. So definitely come and check out those video guys in the future. Put this over to the side. So this is that first part. I kind of already showed you guys it, but this is basically that Alternator Relocation Kit. And as you can see, the finish is really nice. It's that silver kind of metallic powder coat finish. I don't think this is powder coat. I think this is probably an enamel, but it's really a beautiful, really high quality finish. And of course, he's got really high quality bolts included in the kit. So that's awesome. I looked these up, guys. And these Alternator Relocation Kits are actually, I think, right around 100 bucks, maybe a little bit less. So check them out, check out their eBay page, and you can see that they actually sell them in a bunch of different colors as well. And this kit actually comes with this little guy. So I'll throw up a picture of it. I'm sure I can probably find a picture of what this Alternator Relocation Kit looks like installed in a car. And of course, in a future video, I'm gonna go ahead and walk through the installation of this on my 98 RS. So make sure you guys check out that video. But that's the first part. And then the second part is this part I still need to unwrap. This is actually a diff cover brace, and this actually goes in the back, and I'm not 100% sure exactly where this installs and how it installs. I've definitely been interested in getting one of these, but I've never actually looked into how they're installed. So that's actually gonna be a learning process for me, and I'll walk you guys through the whole process, and I'll make a video on it, and we'll actually all learn together. So let me go ahead and unwrap this sucker so you guys can see what this looks like, fully unwrapped. And of course, it comes with the 2 bolts and the hardware needed for the installation. Okay, I need a razor blade or something. I need to get something here. These parts are super well wrapped. And I'll be honest, I haven't seen a single little nick on any of these parts at all as I've been unwrapping them. So really appreciate it, guys. Whoever packaged this up and wrapped it did a great job. And I believe these parts actually came from New Zealand, if I remember correctly, on the shipping label. So appreciate you guys shipping them out from New Zealand. Must have been one of Sergey's kind of distribution guys. Okay, so here's that rear diff cover, and it looks like you can actually see right here, it's actually got, looks like polyurethane or stiffer than rubber bushings in it. So it's got some stiff rubber bushings in it. It's got the Kein Fab kind of laser cut or water cut little logo in it. Got a couple slots in here to lighten it up, but this definitely looks like it's plenty thick, and you can kind of see the thickness of the metal right there. This is a pretty thick, stiff metal. So this is actually going to brace it up in the rear brace area of the rear diff cover. And I'll look into more details on that when I get to it. So thank you so much for saying this, guys. This part looks beautiful, and I'm looking forward to installing this one. So let me go ahead and unbox these suckers next. Again, really well wrapped. No scratches on any of these parts at all, which is awesome. All right, that's the first fender brace, looking really nice. Again, that silver powder coat finish, got the laser or water jet little logo cut out. You can see this thing has got this really thick kind of oval bars, and it's got these oval bars that are welded together, kind of a triangular shape here. And we'll take a closer look as we install this on the car. But these basically install right underneath the fenders, the front fenders of these cars, and they actually kind of tie together where that front strut tower mounts to the body, and it actually triangulates that whole area to add a lot more stiffness to the car. So these are awesome, and I'll go ahead and pull up some pictures of these and show you guys those real fast in this video too, so you can kind of see what the finished product looks like. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and make an install video for these suckers in the near future. So basically, make sure you stay tuned and watch that video for the install on this 98 RS. Let me go ahead and do the last one. Sucker's really well packaged, of course. No nicks and dings at all. No flaws in the paint finish. Just really well made parts, to be honest. Just really stoked to be hooked up with these guys. Got the last one off. Jesus. Okay, let me set this down gently so I don't scratch anything. So here you guys go. This is the Kein Fab, a bunch of different suspension components from Kein Fab. As you can see, made in Russia. These are those fender braces. I got everything unwrapped. This is basically that first video in a series of video, guys. And this is just gonna be the unwrap video. Check out Kein Fab. Once again, big shout out to Jeremiah RAINE. Thank you so much, Jeremiah. I've been chatting with this guy on Facebook. He's a really cool guy. Check out his Instagram, guys. His Instagram, one more time, is @RAINE, @RAINE.racing01. And again, I gotta give a big thanks to Sergey Kein. Thank you so much, Sergey, for sending these parts out. Again, guys, check out Sergey's Instagram, @FKEINFAB. And then, of course, check out his website, check out his Facebook account, Kein Fabrication on Facebook, Kein Fabrication on eBay. Check out his eBay store. You guys can actually buy these parts directly from Kein Fab. And I think some of his parts are now actually being carried in some of the big suppliers. And I hope you guys will circle back to this channel and check out some of the install videos that I'm going to be making with all these Kein Fabrication parts in my 1998 RS in the near future. Thanks so much for checking out the video, guys. My name's Luke. This is a Subaru-only channel. If you guys have any questions or any comments, please go ahead and leave in the comment section. And until next time, guys, talk to you later.
Thanks again for watching this video, guys. As you guys know, I'm a diehard Subaru enthusiast. And I've also had the opportunity to be involved in motorsports for over 2 decades now. But I'm also a professional hydrogeologist, and I've actually spent years in laboratories performing experiments where I studied the flow of fluids using the properties of physics and fluid mechanics. In these YouTube videos, I'm actually able to combine my experience from the laboratories and all the research I've done with my experience from all the motorsport series I've been involved in and my passion for Subarus. If you have any professional inquiries about Subaru-related R&D or digital marketing and media, you can contact me at SubaruONLYshop@gmail.com. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. I hope to hear from you soon.